Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show. Welcome, my lovelies. And here are you guys back for my little take, my little commentary on Love After Lockup. And the title of this commentary is No More Lies. No more lies, no more lies, no more lies. Okay? Let's start off with Start Seeing Hush. Start Seeing Hush. Okay? That's Marcelina and Brittany. All right, let's call this the Crackhead Chronicles. The Crackhead Chronicles. They got Marcy has the binoculars and they got the pit bull. Everything trying to hunt down Brittany's crackhead mother. No more lies. No more lies. Now I know Brittany loves her mother, but I don't know if her mother ever had the love for her more than she has love for the pipe. I heard that one day, Brittany, at the age of 12, decided to run away from that seedy motel. Similar to what we see that Netflix and chill one. Anyway, a couple of days of being out on her own, she found out it wasn't too hot, so she came back to the motel to find out that her mother moved. Didn't leave a forwarding address or anything. So here's a 12-year-old girl out on the street by herself. Then let her child fend for herself. Didn't even care to file a police report. She's too strung out on drugs. So, that's how Brittany found some guy who pimped her out. He had a bunch of kids. And then she got those kids taken away from her. And she's, he got also hooked on some drugs. And we all know the story. She eventually goes to jail. And unfortunately, she turned her life around. So now she's trying to save her mother who had no inclination to save her. And I understand it runs deep, love runs deep, but I don't know. I know I could do it. If I had love for my mom, I would do it. But I don't know if she treated me like that and I was just left out in the street. I would feel some kind of way about it. I'm with Marcy on that one. But anyway, later off the Crackhead Chronicles. I don't want to talk about that. That's no more lies, Brittany. No more lies. Stop lying to yourself thinking your mom have an iota of love for you. But if you do know she doesn't love you, good for you. Good for you. You, Brittany, you do what you have to do, okay? You exploit her. You exploit her on national TV. Show her ratchetness, all right? Because you need retribution. You need to get paid, all right? Go ahead and get that wee check. You deserve that wee check. If it means pimping out your mom, exploiting her crackheadness, go ahead and do that. Go ahead, because you deserve it. Moving on, but I don't need all that because I've said in earlier videos, I'm kind of bored, okay, with the Crackhead Chronicles. Moving on to Andrea and Lamar. Okay. Does Andrea love having her kids in the front row of her drama? Does she love that? I am tired of her hooping and hollering. She is on fire. All right, and I love Tennyson. I was surprised to hear Tennyson get out that car and say, wait a minute, I'm out. I'm getting out. I'm not going to this hotel. I'm going to stay with Lamar so he doesn't feel alone. And he knows that we are a family. I love that. I was surprised by that. But I don't like that Andrea fights in front of her kids. They don't like it. They're very mature kids. And they tell her, this has got to stop, Mom. And it goes in one ear and out the other. I don't know how she got such mature children. They're like the adults and she's like the child. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. But anyway, they're sick of it. And I don't know. Is it for a wee check? Is it for a wee check? You got to get a little bit. I wouldn't do all that in front of my kids for a wee check. So, moving on. What else do I have? Oh, let's talk about Lindsay and Scott. Oh, my goodness. Lindsay and Scott. Really? No more lies. Stop lying to yourself, Lindsay. Stop lying to yourself. Okay? You have no bargaining chips. You have been scammed. I told you that a long time ago. All you have to do now is be at the good graces of that lit man, Scott. That's all you got, Lindsay. That's all you have. And you acting like a 14-year-old carving out fuck you on his desk didn't help matters because he took it to the court. And you throwing out his pills, his little hot blood pressure pills and whatever kind of pills he had on the floor. That's not cool. You got pets in the house. They could have taken those pills. You are insane, Lindsay. Anyway, we know you. I said it before. You guys weren't together at that point. And I love Scott's comeback line. When you asked him, was he seeing prostitutes? He said, yeah, I saw one. I've seen one in jail. Looking right at her. Yeah. So stop acting like you guys were together, Brittany. Stop it. You know, you're too entitled. And you're taking it to the hilt. You have nothing, no bargaining chips in this one. So as I said, I would call Brittany's PO and tell her to come get this trick. That's ridiculousness. So, you know, and I miss Tony and Angela, you know. They had a better hooker storyline than this, you know, Lindsay and Scott. It's a better hooker storyline. I don't care if Scott looks sleazy. Okay? And I already said in that little other video that he was a social worker and he was using his title to get, you know, down with the clients. So, of course, he's going to get down with some hookers. And Lindsay, he doesn't care. Yes, he gets down with hookers. He doesn't care, or he likes to call them escorts. But anyway, I'd rather have Angela and Scott and their hooker stories. Okay? I love that little refrigerator rules about hookers and stuff. So, moving on to Sean and Destiny. Sean, how come you ain't called a bounty hunter on Destiny? How come you hadn't called a bounty hunter on her? And if you see Destiny, if you send her more money, she's going to smoke it up. She has lost a lot of weight. Look at the pictures. A lot of weight. That's not normal. That's not normal for her to lose so much weight. She's looking like a meth head. A tremendous amount of weight for when she first started the show to now. And I feel so awful now about Brittany. You know, I call her a gremlin, and when she told me her story about being raped for years, and she had to testify against that animal, not even an animal, because animals don't do that shit. That demon who raped her. Okay? I'm glad Brittany did that, you know, but unfortunately that happens to a lot of women and boys. And not everybody turns to a life of crime. But I do believe, you know, if her mom wasn't on drugs, should have pushed her, or somebody should have pushed her to get some therapy to heal. And that's probably why she's so mean and angry. She wants the power over Sean. She wants to do all this, punch him and everything else she told to that psychic out there on the street. Because it's empowering her, which she probably didn't have power as a child. But still, Destiny, still. You need, you know, I have very little sympathy. I hate that I felt a little something for you, you know, but everybody seemed to feel, Destiny. But I'm glad the guy was sent away for 25 years, but she needs to get herself into therapy and hopefully she can get it in prison. I hate that she had to follow her uncle to prison. You know, she sent him there for the stuff he did to her. And now she's following right behind him over again, following right back in that cycle. So I hate that, but, you know, it is what it is. You make your choices after that point on. Now, Lacey and Shane. Lacey wants Sean. No, Lacey wants John. Okay? Because why are you putting your locations on your social media or letting it be able to be pinged on your social media? Why, Lacey? You still want that big dick energy John, that jailbird John. That's what it is. Let's be honest. That's who you want. And I'm glad your daddy spilled the beans. You know, really. And and I want Shane. I don't want Shane to leave Lacey because there's kids and her kids kind of like him, and he's got a kid by her currently. She's having his baby. I don't want him to leave her, but I do want her to know I want her to be jealous. I want Shane to go get him a hot stuffed one, to make Lacey jealous. Because the stuff she does, she needs to see that that's not cool. And I know she's not entertaining John by calling him and stuff, but she's not blocking his number. She's not telling Shane what's the deal. Her daddy had to tell him. And Shane was shocked. Shane, you can't make a hoe into a housewife. That's all I have to say. And who's next on the docket? Sarah and Michael. Liars. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Sarah, you know you like Michael. Yes, you want him to say, oh, you were a great mom. You helped me back. You had my back all these years. But Michael doesn't give a shit. He never did. He never did care. Okay? You have to realize that. Only you were the one who cared. He didn't. He comes around for the weed checks. Thank you, Sharp Entertainment, for writing those checks. Otherwise, my beautiful girls, Rain and Aviana, would never see their daddy. And tell me why that they always got to fight at that same hotel. Why do they have to fight at that same hotel? They have been fighting at this hotel with Maria. My goodness. Sharp Entertainment paid for this hotel. Those poor employees got to deal with that foolery, that black scent and all that ghetto-ness outside in front of their establishment. My goodness. And you should not be fighting in front of your kids, Sarah. My goodness. So, oh my goodness. That's just enough. Just divorce Michael. Move on. He's not going to like you. He's never going to like you. He's never going to appreciate you. He's never going to be a dad for your kids. So get it over. Just forget that dream. It's over and done. Now, I want to know why WeTV is holding all this messy stuff for later. It looks, all that juicy tidbits they showing of Chief Frozen Wing and Christiana's sister looking like she's straddling his lap. Or is that Christiana with blonde hair? I don't know. But WeTV, you better hurry up and show that stuff. And then I see Shovel fighting with Quaylon. And she's saying, I'm through filming and all blah, 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 blah. Sharp Entertainment. Stop teasing. Okay? Stop it. Stop being a tease. Show us that. We need that. Okay? Now, my final grade for this episode was an A. Yes, believe it. Even all that lying that they did, yes, all that lies to themselves, though. Pretty much to themselves. The characters were lying to themselves. I enjoyed this episode. But I'm kind of outgrowing this now. You're going to have to show me some goods. Show me what you've been teasing all along. And I don't want to see this at the last episode. Okay, I want to see it now, next week, okay? Okay, Sharp Entertainment? So I'm going to go ahead and go give you an A. But I expect to see more, okay? I like this episode. I like Tennyson standing up to Andrea. I like that. And I liked Lacey's dad tipping off Shane about John being out of jail. I like that. Fuck you, Lacey. He gonna try to save you because you can't save your own damn ass. I like that. And kind of like that Lindsay got like the blew off, Scott was like, well, fuck yeah. Yeah, I was seeing a hooker. Yeah, one in jail. Huh. One I was seeing in jail. That's the hooker I was seeing, looking straight at her. So I kind of like, there were some good lines in that. So overall A, great episode, people. That's my commentary. No more lies, felons. All right, people, if you like what you hear, don't hesitate to drop me a line, hit the bell, notification bell, and subscribe. I need my subscribers, okay? Come on, people. All right. Thank you. I'll see you later, my lovelies.